Well, I definitely want to start this video by wishing everybody an early Merry Christmas. And what I mean by that is because Christmas is just around the corner. Today is the 23rd. And I want to wish everyone a happy new year and a very, very, very good Christmas with your family. But let's get into the video. The last V-12 Ferrari to win Le Mans is officially going for sale. It is the 1964 Ferrari 250 LM, and it's gonna bring a lot of money. So let's get into it. What is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. Let's keep on rocking. All right, boys and girls, usually we're covering articles about new vehicles and things that are coming out, but in today's video I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I want to cover this news of the last V12 Ferrari to win Le Mans. And we're talking about the 1964 Ferrari 250 LM. And last time it was sold, it was around 9 years ago. It was sold by the Sotheby's auction, and it fetched $17 million. Now, experts are calling that it can fetch over 20. Matter of fact, somewhere in the ballpark of $26 million. And let's get into the article. So Ferrari at the time didn't know that the 250 LM crossed the line in 1965, that it would be the end of an era, after clocking 9 wins in the 24-hour endurance race, 5 of which came through the first half of the 1960s. Ferrari wouldn't claim another overall Le Mans victory for 58 years after that. And when it did happen, the car's engine only had half the cylinder as this classic, because obviously this one is a V12. Now, the good thing about this Ferrari is that it's been sitting and nothing has been done to it, meaning only what it is, maintenance and things like that to keep it afloat and keep it running. It has been sitting at the museum, but we're gonna get into the article now that explains the museum. And it says, this is the course. This, of course, is a 1964 Ferrari 250 LM by Scaglietti. If you have a lot of money, you can pick it up through the RM Sotheby's when it crosses the auction block next year. And according to the auction listing, this is chassis number 5893, the 6250 LM build, and it was distributed to Luigi Chinetti Motors and campaigned by Chinetti's North American team to victory at Le Mans 1965. Is the only overall Ferrari to win Le Mans achieved by a private team, and that's actually something that puts a lot of money into. So the auction description, it says that it also the only Ferrari to be built during the Enzo Ferrari's reign, that competed in 6 24-hour races. The last race was the 24-hour Daytona in 1970, after which it was purchased by Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. That's the one that I was trying to get out, where it has been ever since. And the conditions reported to be very original. Only maintenance has been done to keep it in operation conditions. Numbers matching V12 on the engine still there. It's the one that powered to be the victory for Le Mans, along with the correct gearbox. That alone would set the appetite for collector, that being the last V12 Ferrari to win the Le Mans ahead of the GT40 reign certainly adds something extra to the mix. Now, the RM Sotheby's show at the pre-auction estimates anywhere between $24 to $26 million, but eventually we'll see what the actual numbers that would be. And that's insane that we still have history among us, and that's something that I think we should preserve. I mean, we're looking at the pictures of the cabin here, and this car is just period correct on everything, the gauges, the gearbox, and you could just see that this car was running the 24-hour Le Mans. There's not a lot of safety in here going on. I don't see a roll cage. There's obviously not back then. You know, there were so many different rules back then that obviously nowadays they just don't fly. You know, we see the seatbelt there, and that's pretty much what was probably holding you on for this whole 24-hour race. If we look at the back, we see the big V12 there. It does have the original motor that won the victory, the correct gearbox. Everything is still the same. I don't know about the tires. Definitely those are not the tires that won that race. You know, it probably could be, but it definitely probably had some good years. And if we look at a side picture of it, the car just looks amazing. And the fact that it still lives on, and the fact that it's still in a museum and in the driving condition, the same operation conditions as it, you know, as it first stopped racing, it's just something that it's amazing. And it's a surprise that it's still here among us, and it's great that it's not a surprise that it's great that it's among us and that people have kept it in these great conditions. It's gonna fetch $26 million at least. The last time it sold, it was 9 years ago, and it fetched $17 million. I don't think it was the same one, because this is chassis 58. I believe this is 5893, the 6 of the 250 built. And what puts a lot of price into this is that this vehicle was built during the Enzo Ferrari reign. And that means that Enzo Ferrari was still in office while this vehicle was built, and that just puts a lot of price into it. Hopefully, I'm a big fan of auctions, and when things like this go through auction, like something of this caliber, I'm a fan to see what it fetches. And then it's just insane to see this. I'm a huge fan for vintage stuff, and this is something I love. Anyways, short, little, quick, fun video for you guys today. If you guys are still rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. That's the best Christmas gifts you guys could give me. I'll see you guys soon. Your boy is out of here.